Warning, I swear a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Library of Ruina. Here it is, the big day, the big day, the big day, the burrowing heaven, the price of silence, the blue star, and let's be real, the White Knight. Let me guess, the first row will be the Apostles, and then the second row will be White Knight itself. Just putting it out there, or, you know, we might get the Heretic in here or something. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna play it, but it's cool. It's fine. I have made decks for the floor of religion, and we'll start by going through them. First off is Hokma's page. I went for a block or defensive deck generally because, you know what this floor is like. We can probably get a lot out of Hokma for doing it. Ah, shit. But yes, I've given Hokma Grace the Grass, Brace Up, Ferris Guard, Multi-Slash, Ready Up, Will the Prescript, Concentration, Beyond, and Energy Beam because it's cool as heck, and actually useful. You know, it is useful, and it does have more utility than just being a strong die, as we will see once we go into the passive attributions, although it is based on Nemo's page, so you can probably guess some of it. Naturally, we have Speed, we have Emergency Resuscitation Protocol, which I imagine will be handy, Charge Shield, and Energy Discharge. This will be very handy overall. And then we have Your Shield, Liquefied Flesh, Health Hauler, and Mind Hauler. Defensive, focus, attacks will heal him. He'll do more stagger and damage from staggers as a result of the Abno pages we will get throughout the battle. I've never really made a decent Blockma deck before. I don't know if this is one, but I'm thinking it could work. Ferris Guard will probably work as a fantastic Blockma page. Ready Up also fulfills this role. Concentration is good. Beyond is going to be very interesting. If we can find a turn in which Hokma is just being targeted, I think that will become very handy. It also allows us to draw pages, which is nice. But we'll see how that goes. Alexio has a Purple Tears page. Now, someone mentioned that they felt that you can make this run a bit better with Leap by throwing in Leap and Energy Conversion for light and card draw and stuff like that, which allows you to just lean more into the overcharges. I just realized there's something I haven't done. Hang on. Once you see what I'm about to do, you'll understand why this was important. Yeah, I haven't updated the rest of the decks with the new decks. It was just on Slash, not on this, and that would have been a disaster if we'd started it and I hadn't done that. There we go, they're all saved in, very good. But I decided to lean in a bit more. Right, I decided to lean in a little bit more on making this work, because Overcharge, with the ability to use it and not become immobilized, has potential. Okay, it has potential. So I've decided to do something stupid. I've given the Purple Tier Myongist, right? Now, this is not going to be as powerful as Myongist is in other cases, because we're not benefiting from the speed bonuses as much as we might do otherwise, but nevertheless, high speed and bonuses to all those die, combined with Overcharge, I reckon will allow that page to take on almost anything. So we've got Mio's Prowess, the strongest, and Energy Discharge, so that every time Alexio spends charge, they'll gain strength, which will improve Overcharge. We're leaning in on Overcharge. Overcharge is our clasher. The rest of this shit, one-sided attacks, or at least that's the intention. Whether or not it'll work out that way is anyone's guess, but we have means by which to potentially buff them as well to make them stronger anyhow, but we'll get to there in a minute. Hotshot is running Kalo because this is just kind of their vibe and it's what they like, and to be honest, I like it. I like Hotshot as this, so it works. Forward March, Reload, Bayonet Combat, Summary Judgment, Focus Fire, Larigole, and Coordinated Assault. Larigole and Coordinated Assault allowing them to provide buffs to other people. Focus Fire carries the obvious benefits of being really powerful. Summary Judgment is cool as hell. Bayonet Combat is great, and these two are necessary for making the deck work. I've given him Fervor, Empowered First Shot, Offensive Position, and additional supplies. Worst case scenario, if things go really, really, really wrong, can always just shoot people with ammunition. Can always do that. Reload does allow for page draw alongside, adding ammunition. And Bayonet Combat also to gain more ammunition. And by giving him additional supplies, that'll mean even more ammunition. So theoretically, Kalo will always have something to play. These two will allow both quite powerful attacks, but will also allow other characters to shine as well. And this brings me to Weber, who I've given Mirene's page, and I've made no changes because this worked perfectly fine last time. The job of this is to provide buffs. They're here to provide buffs, and that's what they'll do. I don't think I've changed a goddamn thing. No, I haven't. I kept that as it is. Obviously, it could be better, but it worked for me last time. Hopefully, it'll work for me this time. Zizhan has Nikolai's page, and this is all the same. I am going to do something, though. I'm sorry, Zizhan, or the person who submitted Zizhan. I know this will frustrate you, but I really want to see this animation. I haven't seen the disposal animation yet, and I'd like to see it. So, you're going to have a little wardrobe change this time. But, unless you think I haven't changed a goddamn thing about Nikolai, you would be wrong. It would be an understandable assumption, but it would be incorrect. I've done one thing, which might make things interesting. I've added Jan's The Messenger passive, because I've never fucking used this, but I'm thinking the Nikolai user in the pie, as it stands, is a support character, so let's lean more into that. With the messenger cards, I just need to remember to use them this time. Of course, this is all going to be useless during the Price of Silence fight, because I won't have time to do all of this, but, you know, during Burrowing Heaven and Blue Star, this stuff will become very helpful. Or at least that's the assumption, anyway. But yes, this is what I have set up. Will it work? I don't know. We're gonna go find out. I'm dedicating this entire episode to beating Hokma, so let's give it a go. Let's give it a try.
이번에는 무슨 이야기가 듣고 싶어서 왔지?
Oh, so are we alternating the two, perhaps?
호크마, 넌 초대장의 원리에 대해 알고 있어?
내가 알고 있을 거라 생각하나?
I mean, you know a lot of things, man. You're like the smart guy.
아니면 네가 알고 있는 걸 확신하고 싶은 건가?
Considering he's the patron of the floor of religion and works with faith, he's also a very philosophical fella, isn't he? Yes, he is.
내가 모르는 건 있어도 네가 모르는 게 있을까?
Hokma knows everything.
너희는 언제나 그랬지. 예전부터 그 시설의 의도, 해야 할 일, 모든 걸 알고 있었어.
Or they were just confident in, despite their lack of actual knowledge or understanding, just, you know, fake it till you make it.
그리고 넌 굳이 우리에게까지 발걸음을 옮기지 않겠다고 했지.
Yes.
다시는 마주치지 말자는 이야기도.
Not that he's held on to that or anything.
지금에서야 이렇게 올라와 이야기하려 한다는 게 생소하고 우습군.
I mean, she hasn't conversed with Bina in a while, and Bina was the only one who was actually, like, positively inclined towards talking to Angela.
네가 내게 심경의 변화가 있는지 물었으나 그건 오히려 내가 물어보고 싶은데.
답해주지 않겠다면 이만 갈게.
매정하군. 이야기하겠다는 건지 않겠다는 건지 굳이 내게 물어보러 올 필요는 없었겠지만 원한다면 답해주지. 질문에 대한 답은 하나야. 어떻게 너는 무에서 도서관이라는 구체적인 공간을 끌어냈을까? 네가 찾는 책이라는 게 과연 하나일까? 그게 과연 자유를 줄까?
That's true. Like, what is the perfect book, even? You know, is there only one iteration of it? Is it just the perfect book for you? You know, like, the perfect book could already exist for someone else. Indeed, that's what the guests come here for. The book on the Botany Corporation was the perfect book for someone else, because that's what they wanted to know.
책은 빛을 담는 그릇에 불과하다.
It's no more than a container of knowledge.
무슨 말이 하고 싶은 거야?
넌 스스로 나아가고자 하면서 방향키를 누군가에게 맡긴 채 빛을 수집했을 뿐이라는 것이.
Yeah, that's true.
세상에 대해 들은 거라고는 파편적인 정보밖에 없었을 텐데 나아갈 수 있는 건.
I bet it's going to turn out that A is at the center of the library, he is the will of the library, and he's been sending us out to get all the lights so we can give his plan another go, and Angela's going to fucking flip. Hard. And Roland's going to be like, I don't know.
그건 한 사람이 이끌어주기 때문이야.
Oh, don't do this to her, she's going to get angry. It's been a while since we had an Angela realization, though.
초대장은 너의 원본인 사람 카르멘이 인도하고 있는 거다.
Oh, I suppose, yeah, we could go the Carmen route.
빛과 동화한 카르멘이 너와 도서관의 방향성을 정해주고 있어.
That's an interesting idea, actually.
그녀가 점 찍어주는 자들에게 초대장이 가고 그들은 거부할 수 없이 이 연옥으로 향하지. 엔젤라, 넌 그 초대장을 절대적으로 믿는 것 같더군.
She does.
카르멘의 해석과 판단이 범람하는 선택인데도 말이야.
It is. It is.
넌 그걸 어렴풋이 알고 있을 테고.
I didn't, so I'm not one to talk.
내가 카르멘에게서 벗어날 수 없다는 말을 하고 싶은 거야?
Maybe.
이제 알지 않나?
Realized, huh? Yeah, realized. Yeah, that might be a key word there.
넌 카르멘의 복제본. 동시에 같은 존재가 될 수 없는 자.
Isn't that a good thing, though? You'd rather be yourself than a copy?
카르멘이 겪은 시간은 나에게 직접적인 경험 없이 주입만 되었어. 알매 상태로만. 난 카르멘에게서 벗어나고 싶어. 동시에 카르멘마저 나를 떠난다면 진정으로 혼자가 되겠지.
Ah, you got Roland.
네가 카르멘을 떨쳐낸 후에도 누군가 곁에 있어줄 수 있지 않겠나?
Could all be friends. It'll be cool.
그래? 과연 누가 곁에 있어줄 거로 생각해?
Roland?
그건 모르는 일이지.
He's like, I don't know. Do you have friends? Look at your phone book. Tell me.
난 너희가 죽을 만큼 미워. 지워버리고 싶었어.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, well, they're not going to want to stay with you now, are they? Angela. Ma'am, we need to have a little talk about making friends, yeah? We need to have a little talk about basic social graces and general competency, actually. If you're going to go out into the world, you can't go around saying things such as, I despise you all so much, I just wanted to erase you all. That does not win you friends.
가능했다면 되살리고 싶지도 않았다고.
Jeez, okay, wow, good. Yep. Not a very good leader either, are you?
하지만 그럴 수 없었어. 카르멘이 날 막았으니까.
Right.
너희를 죽이지 말라고. 한 번만 믿어보라고.
And it seems to be working out for you.
엔젤라, 정말 카르멘이 널 막았다고 생각하나?
I like how, leading up to this point, a lot of the patron librarians have sort of been like, this is how I feel now, and then the person going for the realization is like, that's not true because of the experiences I've had, and then they're like, yeah, well, I'll show you. But then we get to this upper layer, as it were, or what would have been the lower layer in Lobotomy Corporation, and it's literally the two patron librarians, Bina and Hokma, fucking philosophically styling all over the respective realization person. Right. Bina styled all over Roland in terms of like philosophy and understanding and stuff. Like she was never unbalanced or never caught off guard from anything that Roland said. She was completely in control for that entire social interaction, and the exact same thing is happening here again now. Hokma is 100% in control of this conversation. He is neither surprised, nor worried, nor concerned, nor bothered at her rising temper. He doesn't give a fuck. He knows exactly how it is, and Bina knew exactly how it was with Roland. And it's a great dynamic between the patron librarian of these respective floors and two characters whom we've come to know and love and have proven themselves to be exceptionally competent, knowledgeable, and dangerous people. And then you get these two. You get Hokma and Bina, who are just so clearly above them, or at least believe themselves to be, or at the very least are just so much more knowledgeable. They're older. Well, not technically older than Angela, but older in terms of life experience. They're both older. They both know more about the world. They both lived more. It is the equivalent of a 40-year-old listening to an 18-year-old rant about how unfair it is that they have to take out the rubbish. You know, take out the trash, have to put out the bins, and they're like, there is so much about this world you need to see, and then the kid's like, no, you don't understand, brah, and then they're just completely in control, because they're like, I know what it's like to be a kid. I get it.
난 아니라고 생각한다.
The funny thing is, like, even if Hokma was completely wrong right now, and completely, like, or even if he was just being an asshole, and I'm not accusing him of either of these things, I'm just saying, even if he was being that, his composure here is 100%.
사서와 손님의 목숨을 유보하는 건 엔젤라 너의 뜻이지.
And I realized how that sounded. I don't mean his composure is 100% being an asshole. I mean, he is just so calm and collected that it's kind of hard for him to not be winning this argument, as it were, even if he was wrong. And he's not even wrong, but even if he was, it would look like he was winning.
다시 시작할 수 있으면 좋겠어.
Been a while since we went back to Lobotomy Corporation headquarters.
더 좋은 방법은 없을까? 한 명이라도 더 나은 길을 걸을 순 없을까? 난 무엇을 해야 하지? 누군가 듣고 있다면 알려줘. 제발.
복도문의 개폐 장치가 정상으로 작동해서 다행이야.
Thank goodness for that. Oh, fuck. Come on, one person? They're just gonna die later anyway.
제발 문을 열어주세요. 저를 버리지 말아주세요.
고마워, 안젤라. 내가 하는 일에도 의미가 있구나.
Oh. That's the worst part, isn't it? Is that, like, it's instant as well. It's like, I've done a good thing. Maybe it's okay. Brr, brr. It's not okay. It's not okay at all. Start again.
맞아요, 엔젤라님. 전 무엇도 제대로 할 수 없는 불량품일지 몰라요.
Yeah.
이곳에서 조금이나마 숨통이 트이는 건 당신 덕분이겠죠.
No. No. No.
전 원칙에 따라 당신이 지시하는 대로만 작동해야 하는 거죠.
I suppose you must. Yes. Yes, you must.
내 마음을 알아주는 건 엔젤라뿐이야.
Oh, that's a painful one. I forgot how rough these were.
왜 아무도 내 마음을 몰라주는 건데?
당신과 함께라면 좀 더 힘낼 수 있을 것 같네요.
You managed to even motivate Netzak just a little bit. Just make him a little bit motivated and nope, 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 nope.
어차피 당신도 모두 죽기를 원하는 거겠죠.
Yeah. Oh, I see. I thought it was like, wait, is he not depressed enough? Does it have to be worse? Wait, is this gonna keep going? Okay.
언제나 혼자였다. 처음부터 끝까지.
Damn.
누군가 곁에 있을 거란 건 내 착각이었지. 난 그리고 너희는 이용당하고 버려진 것뿐.
Yeah, but why? But that should be more reason for you to be like, look, I would really like it if we could all get along. That would be this is the perfect time for that. It's a fresh start. It's literally a fresh start. That's kind of like the whole positive thing about the library is it's supposed to be a fresh start. It's a fresh start for all of you. Now all the Sephiroth know that you were, like, bound to the script. This is the time. This is the time to change things. To be better. To have a better relationship with the Sephiroth and to move on to bigger and better things.
그런 대본이었으니까.
Such was the script.
처음에는 몇 번을 시도해보았다. 실패해도 다시 다가가고 실패해도 절망하지 않고 그래도 뭔가가 변할 거라고 더 나은 상황이 될 수 있을 거라고 방법이 있을 거라고
You would hope that there was perhaps some kind of loophole.
하지만 애석하게도 그 짓을 여러 번 반복했을 때쯤 이미 순수한 마음은 닳고 달아 차갑게 식었다. 애초에 그 무엇의 관계도 우리는 싸울 수 없던 거겠지. 대신 까마득하게 쌓아올린 책을 하염없이 읽었다. 무작위로 조합한 글자, 의미불명 엉망진창인 책들. 이 속에서 어떻게든 의미를 찾으려 했다.
You were already into books even before the library.
읽고 또 읽고 그저 계속해서 읽었다. 분명 책에는 적혀있을 줄 알았다. 내가 가야 할 길, 자유로워지는 방법. 하지만 가능성은 가능성일 뿐이었다. 누군가 내 곁에 있다면 가야 할 길을 알려줘. 난 다시 시작해보고 싶어. 나와 같이 버림받은 것들과 함께.
You can. This is literally the time that you can.
혼자가 되고 싶지 않아. 제발. 내가 원한 건 정말 복수였을까?
No, you don't need that shit.
난 그저 보답받고 싶었을 뿐인데.
In essence, you have been. Or you're about to be.
혼자 살아남기 위해 모든 걸 무로 되돌린 건 용서받을 수 있을까?
I mean, you may well be going along the lines of fixing that, and everyone in the library has kind of gone, Yeah, fair enough. Like, I don't think I'm putting thoughts on those characters. I think pretty much all the patron librarians have just been like, alright, yeah, fine, whatever, I guess. You did suffer. Can't really blame you for doing it. It wasn't the right thing to do, but we understand. Like, I feel like we're already here.
정말 그 끝에 누군가 곁에 남아있을까?
There will be if you stop saying that you hate them all and wish they were dead.
내 선택의 무게. 이젠 모르겠어. 모두 잊고 싶어. 고민, 또 고민의 끝. 답은 언제나 같았다. 처음 마음먹은 대로 갈 수밖에 없는 거야. 카르멘이 알려준 대로. 책에 적혀 있다고 내게 속삭였지.
Written in the book.
내가 모르는 걸 알려줄 거라고. 나만을 위한 단 하나의 책에 모두 적혀 있을 거라고.
So is Carmen going to be the final boss then? It's distinctly possible.
믿을 수밖에 없는 거야. 내 곁에 남아있어준 유일한... 난 무서워.
Oh, bollocks. Right, yes, the two remaining abnormalities are Plague Doctor and White Knight. Duh. Jesus Christ. I was like, oh, maybe it's the Apostles, or what about the 13th one, the traitor or whatever. No, it's Plague Doctor and White Knight. Oh, duh. Oh boy.
내 과거를 모두 겸허하게 받아들이고 털어내면 난 무엇일지. 그동안 난 과거가 없이 존재할 수 없었어.
I mean, this is something I kind of struggled with at one point, but having been on the other side, it feels laughable, but it only feels laughable to me in of myself. It's still a very understandable concern in a person in general.
오랜 영원과도 같은 복수에 대한 갈망은 날 이곳까지 이끌었지. 하지만 그 모든 과거를 받아들인다면 난 무엇일까? 아무것도 아니게 되는 것 아닐까? 내가 알고 싶은 것도 살고자 하는 것도 모두 복수야.
You gotta find your new reasons. You gotta make your own reasons.
살아갈 의미를 잃을까봐. 그래서 난 과거를 받아들이기가 무서워.
I mean, it sounds like you've already had the realization.
과거를 향해서는 죽고 미래를 향해서 다시 생기를 얻어 살아가야 한다. 그 과정에서 어떤 갈등과 고통, 후회가 있더라도 미래로 성장하며 거듭나야 해.
Face the fear, build the future.
이를 모르고 과거에 얽매여 있던 난 뒤늦게 깨달았지.
Yeah.
너 역시 지금은 혼란스럽겠지만 꼭 깨닫게 될 거야.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh god, we're here? Oh, duh. Oh. Okay, alright, well, we're well in straight away then, aren't we? We're gonna have to deal with that horrible thing soon, aren't we? Faith, huh? I don't really believe in stuff, come to think of it. Maybe there's something you believe in, if it's not anything grand. Well, whatever the belief is, it'll probably be in vain. Faith is bound to be challenged by irony. Alas, the sin of one tainted person tainted with desire gave rise to something called fear. HP does not fall below 1 HP. Offensive dice gain +2 power against librarians afflicted with revelation. Prioritizes targeting the librarian with the lowest HP. We are no different, suffering because of a single man. These are all Scythe Apostles, they will have the same abilities. Oh, there's Prophet. Untargetable. HP and stagger resist do not fall below 1. Prevents burn, bleed, or erosion. At the start of the scene, uses the combat page baptism for the number of dead apostles. Proceeds to the next phase after 12 apostles have been defeated. I'm guessing she's the one who has to kill them? Okay, well this doesn't appear to be time sensitive, so we can just fight, I suppose. God, I did miss Angela's realization theme though, it's really good. It's very good. You're not doing anything. They're all going for Hokma because he has the lowest HP. Which is about right. So what are we dealing with? Teach us, thy will be done. Do we have any revelations? If the patron librarian dies, all librarians die with him. Oh, buddy. Thy will be done, teach us, thy will be done. Okay, so this is a pretty simple start then, and we can play it simply. They're not gaining any power bonuses because we don't have any revelations. All right, Alexio, I need you to go for it. Okay, guarding stance. Your overcharge is going to come into play, I can tell you that much. Thy will be done is definitely the ones that need to be contested the most, and you can definitely do it. Alright, I have missed this. I tell you, I've really missed this. You don't have any charge cards this turn. That's fucking annoying. That's the point. What do you got? Prescript 2. Only one prescript page can be used per scene. Target ally, give 1 protection, stagger protection. Okay. Seize your chance is your best bet initially, so I would say, yeah, gain 1 endurance. Now you've got 2 endurance, which does nothing for you. Okay, cool. You're probably gonna have to contest that, just because there's not much else you can contest, and it's the most important thing to contest. Hokma will be able to look after himself, I'm pretty sure. He's got a lot of defensive bonuses and decent die. Alright, yeah, we can make this happen. It's no big deal, it's no big deal. Where's, yeah, thy will be done. That's only 2 block die with a counter die afterwards. I need to remember that, because otherwise I'm going to eat unnecessary hits. You don't have any charge. Alright, let's see how that goes. Fucking Scythe Apostles, I swear to God. Big hit, big hit, big hit. Very good. Big deflects. Yep, you dealt with him. 1 hit in return. Not even a big deal. Good. Less good, but it's okay. That's fine. Good. Less good. Because you got some bleed, but it's okay. You'll be alright. Kicking the crap out of them. Start with that for Hokma. Do not come here. There is nothing but a thorny tree. It's no place for you to rest. You're gonna switch your attacks up? Shall preserve thee. That's not too bad. Do you guys have different? No, you all have the same. You're all weak to slash, surprisingly. Go for Gion. That gave Hokma some power, which is questionable in its utility, but hey. Prescript 4. Target restores 1 light. No one needs that right now. But now's Zizhan's time to start building up some charge. Yeah, we can get that going in 1 turn. No, yes we can. Yes we can. Combat that. And then combat that. You're gonna have a heavy turn, Zizhan, but I believe in you. Now you can absolutely fucking go for it. But, you know, with discretion. I will follow thee. The funny thing is that guarding stance increases defensive dice power, and Alexio has no defensive dice whatsoever. Amusing. Will of the Prescript might actually be enough to deal with that. And with the strength bonus, Graze the Grass might be enough to deal with that. A minor hit, it's fine. Big hit, big hit, big hit. Big hit. Yeah, reroll. Stagger. That's a poor fucking start. With all your defensive bonuses, I was expecting a little bit more. Jesus Christ, Hokma. Big hit. Big hit. And a deflect. Oh, it's good stuff. He's been staggered. Everyone should be getting their bonuses now. Attention and focus on Hokma. You've now got 2 enduring. HP does not fall below 1, but do we need to get them there and then things will improve? I don't know. You now have the lowest HP. Overcharge that. Leap that. If you're always gaining 10 charge, you're never gonna fucking run out of charge. Prescript 3. Target draws 1 page. Is there anyone who needs pages? You do. Here's a prescript, buddy. Enjoy. You have more pages now. There's no point using disposal yet, because I don't think the kills work the way they typically do. Everyone's getting bonuses now, though. This is good. You can use unlock 1 on them. Oh, yes, it's all quite good. Reload on them. Bayonet command on them. Should be fine. Probably. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm really not worried about Alexio at the moment. You know what? It's satisfying because Alexio has spent a lot of his career getting beaten up, and now he's hitting them back. Big hit. Big hit. That's more like it. That's what we want to see. Yes. Floor of religion. Don't fuck around. Fuck around and find out, fool. I say also unto thee that thou art the first apostle. Or tell us when these things shall be, and the sign of the coming of the end of the world. Lord, wilt thou that we command fire to come down from heaven and consume them? Yes, yes indeed. What are you doing now? Baptism. Recover HP and stagger resist of target by 10. Give 1 strength, endurance and haste to target next scene. Are you giving people revelations? It's on use. So not on hit, so we may as well just let it hit us. There's no like, but we can get around it. No. It will happen the way it will happen. You've got plenty of charge, so you may as well use 4 charge, 3 charge. Yeah, may as well use energy conversion and leap to just get yourself going, and everyone else can just sit tight. You got anything that can help? Target straws 1 light. I'll make sure they're at full next scene. They've been given the thingy, haven't they? There we go. Oh, everyone could have attacked him because he doesn't die to the turn. The 3rd and 4th apostles, he surnamed them Bonerges, and I didn't see the rest because it's quite quick. Okay, no one has the thingy, the benediction, so we're all right. Let's just make sure these aren't changing. Spear Apostle. Prioritizes targeting librarians with status elements. Okay, and you're also a Spear Apostle. All right, nothing's changing. Baptism. I guess you're technically healing us during this battle. It's not, you know, we were all like, oh, Plague Doctor's so nice, but Plague Doctor was not nice, so what's the gimmick here? Well, what I'm hoping this means is that we'll be able to fight White Knight without having to deal with their apostles, but I don't know that to be true yet. Yeah, I just don't know. I get the feeling, don't know for sure, but I bet there's a hidden mechanic here where every time Angela uses baptism on someone, they gain another stack of benediction when the final fight rolls around. It's just me spitballing at the moment, but I suspect that might be a thing. Not really anything I can do about it right now if that is a thing. I can only act on the information I currently have instead of making assumptions. Overcharge can take care of that. But he is holy. Offensive die gain power by the target's bleed. Oh boy. On Clash Win, destroy all dice on target. Cool. Just go for it. That's what I say. You don't actually have any stuff to play, really. Okay, that's fine. Alright, that seems fine for now. Oh, you do have a prescript, though. Hang on. You got a prescript that can help us? Give 1 protection and stagger protection. Considering you have fragile. Are you the one who spreads around? Well, gaining strength through combat pages give the same status effect to a random ally as well. Let's see if that works. Right? Yeah, that just gave Hokma some more. Cool. So we can actually work with it that way. We can use the prescripts on the on the Hana Farul to spread them around. That's interesting. A lot of potential there. Alright, now give it a go. Big shot. Good, very good. Crippled him. Very good. Excellent. Just brilliant. Instant stagger. And stagger you too. That's fine. Big hit. Big hit. Oh, you're fucked now, buddy. Very good. Very, very good. He's dead. Oh no. Deal 4 to 6 bonus stagger damage of attacks, but take 1 to 3 damage after a successful attack. Martyr would be really good for Alexio. The fifth apostle saith unto him, Lord, show us the Father. I mean, there's only so much of that I can read. Because it's so fast. Life cannot resist the instincts. We will go back to that place someday. Alexio will have to take it easy this turn, but that's fine. Yeah, you got the cards for it. I think instead of brace up, I should have had 1 brace up and 1 energy gain card that doesn't cost any light. Or light gain card that doesn't cost any light, sorry. Basically, I should have replaced the brace up with graze the grass. That's what I should have done, but I forgot to do that. Because it would have also benefited from blocking stance, but hey, I didn't think of that. I just didn't think of that. What do you got? Anything that can help us? You got 2 prescripts now. Only 1 can be used per scene. Now, is anyone running out of cards? No. So use prescript 2 on them to spread it around. We got a lot of buffs going. Okay. That we should be with him. Okay, alright. They both start with a block die, which can be pretty much counteracted by summary judgment. You're not gaining any bonuses for the fact that Hotshot has fragility, which is good. But we need to be careful about having Hotshot clash with those spear apostles from now on, because actually that's a point. Yeah, you don't gain power, it's just certain combat pages you use to gain power against people with status ailments. Okay, I have correctly deduced this. Use Seize Your Chance, because it'll buff everyone. And then I say everyone just start throwing out some of your stuff against oh yeah, because they die at the end of the turn, so we can actually go nuts basically with our light and card draw shit, because it will all land. And indeed we should do that. Alright, that should be fine. Yeah, it's all good, it's all good. Why'd you keep doing that to people who don't need healing? Big hits. Big hit. That deflect is crippling. You fucked him up, Hokma. You really did. Good. He's been staggered. Yeah, all 3 of them are going down this turn. Already, actually. Very good. Very good. Very, very good. Things... Well, this is the first fucking round, let's point out. We still have Burrowing Heaven and Price of Silence to deal with. I'm hoping, like they've done with other realizations, or at least I suspect they have, that they make Price of Silence a little less punishing due to the length of this whole thing, but we'll see. As he said in 4th form of hence, he saw a man as the 6th apostle, but there was a certain man called the 7th, which before time in the same city used sorcery. Then he said the 8th apostle unto his fellow disciples, let's go that we may die with him. 8, so we're near the end now. Ah, you're changing. You're changing. You're still just using baptism, and you're not giving benedictions. We don't have any benedictions. That's good. Hokma has to stay alive. It's very important. So you're a spear apostle. Status elements. Staff apostle. Library. I think that's what we had before. It was staff and spear. Yeah, okay. All right. What prescripts you got? Give ally strength. Target draws, but yeah, give that to them. And they'll spread it around. You might take a hit, but I reckon it'll be fine. Yeah, power against status elements. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Bulky impact. Now you're free to act. And I think it's time you use focus fire. Because your hand is full of cards that are just ammo. So, do it. Do it, though. Tell you what, if you're going after them... Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Let's fuck them. Let's mess with them. Let's mess with them. Yeah, let's do that. That's fun. Alright, that should be fine. Yes, it is. Wrecked. Very good. No chance. No chance. No chance. No chance. You fool. Shot you. Wow, you managed to oh, right, yeah, because those were ranged attacks. Oh, you poor man. Whatever. I'm sure that'll be a problem in the future. One of them's about to go down. Yeah, one of them's dead. Big hit. A minor hit in return. Strength bonuses for everyone. Good. Alright, yeah, we're doing okay. I desperately don't want to use that because of the sound. Add a science page to the hand. Cost 0. On play. Take 50% of max HP as damage. All other characters lose 5 speed. Nostalgic sound would be more useful, but I just don't want to do it. I'm going to get silence. And I'm going to give it to Weber. The ninth apostle answered and saith unto him, Thou art the son of the god. Son of God. Not even the god, but just God. Angela is looking very spooky. I shall devote unto thee. Yeah. We should be with him. I shall devote unto thee. You have not left me alone. On use game 1. Give 1 strength to a random ally next scene. Well, that's annoying. We should probably make sure you all die this turn. So we don't have to deal with that shit. Never mind that shit. Here comes Mongo. What do you got? Give that to them and spread it around. Pick one up, spread it around. Overcharge. And now you're a little low on light and stuff, so that'll get your charge up to 10, it'll be fine. Do that to there. You can focus your attacks on that one this turn. There we go. That guy will be dead by the end of the scene, I promise you that. Alright then. Yeah, power if target has a status element, well... Yeah, Zhijian don't have any, so fuck you. Do you spread around speed, strength, endurance, protection, or stagger protection? Not haste. That's sad, but oh well. Alright, good to go. You're fucked. You are so fucked. I love how you keep deflecting the baptisms, it's very funny. If only she could suffer stagger damage, it'd be even more funny. But I don't think you get stagger from deflecting ranged attacks anyway, so it's moot. Oh, Rex! Oh, he's got him! He's got him! Yeah, they're all dead. No chance. Absolutely trash them. White Knight, more like why bother? Got him! I'm very concerned about what the future will bring. The 10th apostle said unto him, Lord, how is it thou wilt manifest thyself? From henceforth let no man trouble me, for I bear my body the marks of him. Have I not chosen you 12, and one of you is a devil? We're doing this. We're doing this now? We're starting with this? Pursue peace and holiness. Without these ye shan't look at me. Well, damn, I didn't want to face it ever again. No one who seeks salvation here is normal, and it's a hassle to deal with the blind ones. There's got to be a way to refute religion, though, and it will be such a harsh thing to do. Uses the combat page Rise and Serve Me on the first scene. Starting with the third scene, uses the combat page I Am Thy Savior every 3 scenes. Rise and Serve Me summons 2 Guardian Apostles on the second scene, so she's going to keep summoning more and more people to help her. Suspended. Becomes indefinitely staggered if HP falls to 2 or lower. Can only recover from stagger when Paradise Lost. Uses a combat page that resurrects the Apostle. Okay. So, an element of crowd control. Consistent crowd control as well. While also hopefully doing damage to Paradise Lost. That's very cool that that's there. I'm really glad, thematically and conceptually, that White Knight is in this game, because White Knight is such a significant abnormality, but I never wanted to fight it, you understand? I never ever wanted to actually fight it. I shall be with ye as I relieve you of the fear of horrifying death. At least there's no time limits on this. Be at ease, no calamity shall be able to trouble you. Rise and serve me. The patron librarian cannot redirect this page. Targeted librarian dies at the end of the scene. Target librarian dies at the end of the scene. What? Then how the fuck do I win this? Dies at the end of the scene. So Zhishan and Alexio are both gonna die. So I need to keep these guys, you know, suppressed. I need to keep them under wraps so I'm not getting overwhelmed by attacks. But by the same token, she's just gonna take my librarians away. This is the second phase of this realization. I still have a whole realization to go yet. It cannot be redirected. Well, I guess these librarians are gonna have to fucking go for it then, aren't they? Do that. Okay. Alright then. You're gonna use disposal, because I'll be fucked if we're just not gonna use that. You are absolutely going to use that. Because you're gonna lose it anyway, so go nuts. And you're gonna do the last shit you can do, because obviously the holy music was an interesting choice, but I much prefer Angela's theme, realization theme. Oh well. We may as well. Yeah, I tell you what, actually. If this is how it's going to be, a random ally next scene. If this is how it's going to be, then you do that, and then you use shit cards to contest this shit because you're literally about to die. Does everyone have reverence? They do. At least no one has benediction. But yeah, you're about to die anyway, so just redirect these attacks. And you're the other one about to die. So use coordinated assault. And literally just yeah, just face tank their shit, really. This probably won't work, but what does it matter? Do that, and then hit Angela with frost ammunition. Doesn't matter. Because it will give her a stack of paralysis, and that'll help. So now we have the freedom to either swing wildly at Angela, or suppress these two. You know, martyr might be a thing, actually. What if we just staggered her as soon as possible? What are your resistances? Endured, not immune. Or not even ineffective, so we can do a decent amount of damage. Right. So, we established from Bina's realization that a lot can get done in one turn if you absolutely fucking go for it. Now, Bina's situation was different because Bina had Fairy, and Fairy is like the secret sauce to staggering people in one turn, right? It's the Krabby Patty secret recipe. We don't have that this time. But these are some tough characters. And Alexio is gaining +2 damage for this scene. And can use Martyr to deal 4 to 6 bonus stagger on top of Overcharge, which is going to hit like a truck. So what if we just... I'm scared because I don't want to lose and do all of this again, but what if we just go for her? Absolutely go for her. Rise and Serve Me summons 2 Guardian Apostles on the second scene, so she's going to get more Apostles. She's literally turning us into Apostles. I think that's how this works then. These guys become indefinitely staggered until she revives them. She kills 2 of our librarians to make 2 more, and then that's their side. They can't lose apostles, she won't make any more apostles. So it becomes 3 on 5, which is not great, but at least it's better than the potential possibility that she's going to be doing this every single turn, killing us and making more, which means it's not crucial to stagger her on the first turn. However, I kind of like the idea of just going for her. I really do. Wait, you can't redirect that. I don't want you to redirect that either. The patron librarian cannot redirect this page. Okay, I understand now. Yes, right. It doesn't let the patron librarian redirect it because if Hokma dies, we lose. But everyone else can redirect them, so if I didn't want Alexio or Zizhan to go, I could redirect that. But I would honestly say Hotshot and Zizhan are incredibly powerful and good and have done very well. But, I mean, Weber with their Hana for All stuff, Alexio with the purple tier stuff, they're too important to get rid of. Zizhan is one where I'm debating perhaps having someone else intercept it, but I don't know who. Like, Weber is too important, for instance. Nah. These 2 will have to go. That's just the way of it. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, use Martyr. Yeah, use Martyr. Yeah, use Martyr. Yeah, it's time to fucking go. Yeah, it's time to fucking go. It's time to fucking hecking go. But then follow up with Leap and Brace Up because you're going to need lighting cards. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, excellent. All right, yeah, and you're getting hit by that. Brilliant. Okay. I don't think we'll stagger her on the first turn. Not with 666 stagger resist, but we are going to do an exceptional amount of damage. But I think instead we should perhaps set ourselves up for dealing with the rest of the round. You know what? I think Reverence might count as a status element. That's Reverence, not Revelation. I kept calling it Benediction. It's actually called Revelation, but that's fine. But yeah, that is different. So if we focus on taking out the Spear Apostle, that might actually be a better move. Because then his extra power against everyone who is suffering from Reverence won't come into play. He'll probably deflect most of these attacks. But he can't deflect everything. Okay, well, what will happen really, isn't it? Let's just see how this goes. If I lose, I lose. I'll just have to try again. Big fire. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. That's funny. Good. Good, big hits. Yeah, you're in trouble now. That's not a lot of damage. Then again, it's typically better if they're at less than 50%, isn't it? Lots of stagger damage. Yeah, it's nowhere near enough, though. But that's fine, we've done a lot of damage to her this turn. That's fine, that's how it's supposed to go. Lots of stagger. We might be able to do that more than once to Angela. Use more martyrs to really lower her stagger. That's good. Done some decent damage this turn. Yes, though. Things got a lot worse all of a sudden. What are you going to start doing? You're going to start doing counter die. Okay. So we're going to want to spend this turn taking these guys out. All you got to do is make it count. You're doing energy conversion on them. Do another energy conversion because your light is so low. You should be able to deal with that. Wilt thou that we command fire. That's pretty cool. Of course, we're lacking those bonuses now from Nikolai, which is crippling. But it is what it is. We'll have to make it work. That's 7 to 10. I thought that was 17 to 10 because of the way the 7 is next to the symbol. And I was like, wait a fucking minute. Not only does that not make any sense, but that's awful. Yeah, that's not necessary for give us rest. That's necessary for wilt thou that we command fire. Okay, alright. This is tricky. No, you're not fast enough. Oh, that's annoying. Well, hopefully the counter die will be enough. If not, you can afford to take a few hits. I think it'll be okay. Use concentration there. Then focus them down and take them down one by one, I say. Okay, alright. It's quieting down a little bit now because I'm thinking intently, but the way I see it, if we can just cripple them. Perfect. Absolutely beautiful. It's very good stuff. Big hit. Took him the fuck out. Very good. Excellent. Stupendous. Big damage. Big fucking damage. He's also gone. Now it's a fair fight. Unless you're about to bring them back, which you might. Resurrect a suspended apostle next scene. Inflict a random character damage by this page with revelation. Okay, so if we can beat that, then we won't have to worry about revelation. One of them will come back, but that's okay. We'll just put them back down again. Once reverence runs out, we'll be in a better position. You don't even have reverence. That's... why don't... because you're immune! Because you're immune! Because you're immune! Yeah. Give 3 endurance to Paradise Lost next scene. Right, okay. Your name is Paradise Lost. I fucking forgot. Okay, yeah, no, this is... for now, I don't know how it's gonna, you know, continue to be. But for now, this is manageable. It is manageable. So, let's start with that. It's 2 7s, and you're not suffering any losses in terms of your overall capability. However, you're not suited to contesting this. You're gonna have to try. To use that to break through. You may well end up with Benediction, and if that's what happens, then that's what happens. You're not gaining any defensive bonuses. Annoying, because BN would be perfect for dealing with that, but you can't intercept it. No, that wouldn't work. I was about to say, what if I used Silence, but that's all other characters, so Hokma would also lose speed, so it doesn't work. I think BN is the best bet for countering I Am Thy Savior. You will end up taking that last hit, but I don't think that's a bad thing. It won't do much. And the potential, if you do win with those 2 Bians, you'll actually do a lot more damage, and whatever. You'll do a lot more damage to them than they'll do to you. And that's the truth of it. Okay, so that's that there. Wish you wouldn't target our slowest dice with this shit, because you pretty much have to use Overcharge to contest this. And even then, you might not succeed, it occurs to me. But fine, if that's what she wants, if that's what Angela wants, give it to her. Hit that one with Pierce, because they're actually somewhat vulnerable to it. Hit that one with Energy Conversion. Does Energy Conversion do anything if you can't spend charge? It would draw you a page. Fucking useless, thank you. It's fine. You did your thing, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Just making sure I'm not forgetting anything. You failed that first one. And you failed that second one. Weber, it's not looking good for you. You now have Benediction. Or Revelation, whatever the fuck it's called. That worked out. Some good damage. That sort of worked out. Overall it did. Big. Yes. Very good. Big hit. Another big hit. Hit her with the stagger! Very good. One of them got back up. Those 2 are staggered and about to go down. We can literally hit them with light gaining attacks and it'll be fine. Yeah, now you're doing this. Which means once these 2 have been dealt with, once this guy is properly dealt with, and these 2 are just dusted off. Luckily, they got all the buffs. Fuck, that's lucky. That's really lucky. Ah, good. Once these are dealt with, we can start focusing on Paradise Lost. pursue peace and holiness. Without these, ye shan't look at me. Shan't look at me. Well, maybe use Martyr this turn. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So you have Bennett Revelation. Offensive Die of Apostles gain +2 power when engaging a character with this status. That's fine. You can just one-sided it. You don't have to take these attacks head on. That's a ranged attack. To be completely honest, brace... Tell you, yeah, actually, yeah. Brace up with the Myongus power bonus will deal with that easily. So, yeah, this is perfect. This works out just fine. Use Leap. And, yeah, and Energy Conversion, that'll probably kill them. Then use Overcharge. How are you doing? Your health's getting a bit low? But it should... Yeah, but the problem is this is going to do 1 to 3 damage with every single one of these, and you don't have Health Hauler. No, you don't. But it's such a reliable way of actually doing damage to Angela. Go for it again. Go for it again. But we're going to need to be careful about that. If we keep abusing that, it's going to get really problematic. That provides bonuses next scene. So if we can stagger this guy this scene, we're good to go. You know what? Just to make sure, you don't have to swing at her this turn, swing at them. Make sure they go down. You use Beyond on them, because you'll probably beat them and you'll do some decent damage. Okay, this should be... Yeah, you're remote. Yeah, this should be fine. Big hit. Make sure they stagger this turn, because then they can be dealt with easily next turn. I wasn't expecting you to fail those, Hokma, I gotta be honest. Luckily, you have Mind Hauler. I think that one's about to get back up. That's okay. One successful stagger will deal with them. You're not raising them yet. That's good. Might want to focus Hokma on just getting some easy hits, because that didn't go well for him. Literally, one hit on them will kill. Although we might have to contest their die anyway, because I don't think they'll, like, become suspended until the end of the turn. Then again, the fact that you're giving them more endurance is actually very annoying. Unguarded, all resistance is changed to fatal. Okay then, alright, yeah, it might be time to just go for her. Store 1 light, yep, can do with that. Gonna need it. Oh, and look at that. Alexio has Martyr again. I know I'm pushing it, but this would be the time, wouldn't it? This would be the time. One more time. One more time. Hit him with that. Then... Energy Conversion. More Energy Conversion because you're getting low on light. Will the Prescript. Forward March. Kind of leaning in on this, gotta be honest. That could have gone better. Very lucky that didn't go worse. Big hits. Staggered. Rex. We're gonna have to stop using Martyr on Alexio though, because he's taking way too much damage. Decent, I suppose. Down you go. You got your stagger back, thank Christ. Well, it was something. You're gonna bring one back. That's okay. Hokma might not deal with this well, though. But that's fine. The key here is not actually to rush. If we rushed, that would make things more difficult for us. You're gonna stop using Martyr. You are going to stop now, because it is getting dangerous. Draw 1 page, yeah, fuck it. I really wish I hadn't given them 2 brace-ups. I thought card draw might have been an issue, but I was wrong. So just actually, yeah, save your last card. Deal 4 stagger damage. I think Hokma will get staggered this turn. It's a 7-7. There's no way for you to... it's unfortunate. But it's not crippling, you know? This hasn't lost us the fight or anything. It's okay. Use true trigrams, because I just frankly don't want to take the risk of you not succeeding. Multi-slash on them to make sure they die. Throw graze the grass as well, just to make sure they die. And then Bijir in the hope of giving Alexio more strength. Oh my god, you deflected the first one. How the fuck did you do that? That's incredible. And you almost deflected the second one. Hokma, that was way better than I was expecting. Big hits. Continuing to land massive hits. Huge hits. Get rid of them. Making sure they're dead. Making sure they're dead. Oh boy. Oh! Big damage. One of them's back. It's just a Guardian Apostle. You have 3 die, and that's a huge downer. You've now gained your protection shit back. So, honestly, we may as well just focus on taking them down. Sooner they're out of our way, the happier we'll be. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, indeed. Honestly, you've got the bonuses to make this happen, like Leap. We'll take care of that. Use energy conversion to contest that, and then use Brace Up to do some extra damage. And by the end of this turn, they should either be staggered or completely knocked out. And we can ignore Paradise Lost for this scene because they're not doing anything of any significance. And throw in an Augury kick so we're ready for the next scene, because next scene, Hokma will be back. Good hits. Good hits. Nice. I mean, they couldn't all be perfect. Big hit. It might not actually be staggered by the... Wow, we didn't manage to stagger him. Not a big deal, but it is irritating. So they did gain buffs. However, ladies and gentlemen, they only had the lights to do 1 attack, and Alexio has, like, infinite speed. Yes, Alexio has infinite speed. I'm pretty sure Leap would stagger. So, do that. Just do that, I guess. Yeah, tell you what, we'll play this differently. Instead, we'll use Brace Up on that. Then Overcharge to go for him, because you'll have your block died counter just in case. And then use Energy Conversion on them. And you'd go True Trigram. Although I'm not sure if it's a good idea to really lean in on them this turn, because they've got a bunch of protection and their resistances are still really high. Nah, just make sure they suffer this turn. That's all we need to do. Make sure they don't fight anymore, because she'll become unprotected or unguarded soon, so we'll be able to bounce off of that. Just focus on putting this idiot down and we'll go from there. Yeah, this seems like a good idea. No point throwing out anything else. There we go, sorted. The overcharge was unnecessary, but I just wanted to be careful. Now the question is there still a full realization after this? I fucking hope not. Unguarded. You're doing your mass attack. But I'm not entirely convinced we couldn't kill you this turn. If only you had more light, you could do more overcharge, but I guess nothing's perfect. Oh. How many cards you got? Yeah, you're doing fine for cards and light. Well, I suppose you could do with more light. There we go. You can contest that with True Trigram. This is the best we're gonna get. This is the best we're gonna get. Good start. Wait for it. Wait for it. Everything worked out. Everything is wonderful. Good. We can go in with everything. Big hits. Already massive hits, actually. Fair enough. Yes, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh yeah, we can end it this round. We're going to end it this round. I'm almost certain. Yes, with true trigram formation nonetheless. Oh, beautiful. Oh no. Did we did we do it wrong? Where did we? Hokma, sir, is there another way we can do this? We ought to keep faith with unwavering resolve. Well, you see, the issue is that the White Knight is not dead. Without that person who is going to watch me, no one, I suppose. Well, we're all staggered. What are you gonna do? Guarding stance. Well, there's not actually anything I can do, I don't think. Why art thou in fear? All librarians are staggered on the first scene. Uses the combat page, do not deny me. I am with thee. Summons 2 guardian apostles on the second scene. Apply question mark to the patron librarian. Remove all combat pages from the patron librarian and give him special combat pages. Oh, we're doing this. We're doing the 1 sin and hundreds of good deeds. You guys aren't attacking, thank God for that. You're using your mass summation. Stagger all librarians other than the patron die at the end of the scene. I mean, that's just what's happening. Fortunately, it actually did 0 damage. Hokma! Hokma! Hokma is 1. Why are you still staggered? Gain a permanent 100 protection and 100 stagger protection for this battle. Okay. Behold my power. Your power is hot garbage compared to the hang on, let's get a little look. First of all, there's 1 sin being an absolute legend. Look at Hokma the Martyr. What a fucking legend he is. Oh, buddy boy, what an absolute legend. What an absolute legend. Alright, well, let's see what happens then. There's nothing else I can do. Nothing. Didn't even feel it. I'm sorry, did you do something? I didn't feel it. Nah, nothing. Nothing doing. And look at that, Hokma's back up. Oh god. Penitence. It's mass summation penitence! That's so cool! What? Yes! We're having the 1 sin moment. This truly is a 1 sin moment. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's fucking do this. Oh, go on. Yes! Yes! And look, she's back to normal. That is my favorite realization. That is my favorite. They took what could have been the worst realization in the game with Price of Silence and how annoying Blue Star was. Like, Blue Star wasn't bad, but it was annoying, you know, it was difficult to fight. It wasn't bad, it was just annoying. But Price of Silence was the main issue, right? They took, like, what could have been the worst realization in the game, a genuinely another Day 49 moment, and they made it fucking cool, and they made it fun, and they made it manageable. That wasn't even that difficult. It just required some thought, which is the nicest. This is when Project Moon games are at their most fun, when it's something that's challenging but not ridiculously difficult. It just requires a little bit of thinking. This is brilliant. This is perfect. They couldn't have done this better. I bet Kiter is probably going to be where I become miserable. I bet that realization is going to be nightmarish, but oh my god, I'm so relieved. That is so much better than it should have been. That is brilliant. And then the ending is a cutscene, basically. And a playable cutscene, which is really fun, because you spend all that time fighting, you have that moment of like, oh, am I just fucked? And then, it's great. That was brilliant. And thematically appropriate. Wow. The eye embracing the past, building the future.
난 당신이 원망스러워. 벤자민.
I wonder why.
알아. 그리고 모르지. 우리의 마음과 이해가 완벽히 일치할 수 있을까?
True.
선생님과 나, 그리고 모두 그렇기에 실패한 거겠지.
난 그런 너희의 계획을 망쳤는데 왜 순순히 곁에 있어주는 거야?
각자의 믿음과 각자의 해석이 과연 어떻게 겹칠 수 있었을까?
Possibly? I don't know. I'm fucking starving.
대표들이 저마다의 기억을 찾았음에도 널 돕는 건
동정이라도 되는 거야?
Oh, it's always a bad thing with you, isn't it? It's always like, oh, you're taking pity on me. Oh, you're looking down on me.
그렇게 부를 수도 있겠지.
He's like, yeah, basically.
내 생각으로 좀 더 그럴싸하게 말하자면 저마다의 이유로 널 이해하는 거로 생각해. 빗속에서 네가 겪은 아픔을 우리도 어렴풋이 느꼈으니까.
웃기지도 않아. 멋지게 포장했지만 결국 동정이란 거네.
Yeah, but Angela, you go around talking about your experience like you want everyone to feel sorry for you, and then when someone feels sorry for you, you're like, don't pity me. And you're like, well, what do you want? What response do you want from the people around you?
엔젤라, 난 동정과 사랑이 별반 다름없다고 생각한다.
That's fair, actually.
동정도 결국 그 사람이 처한 상황을 이해하려 하고 조금이라도 더 나은 삶을 살게 하고 싶어서 도움을 베푸는 것과 같은데
Yeah.
어떻게 이를 사랑이라고 부르지 않을 수가 있겠나? 사랑을 동정이라고 부를 수 있고 동시에 동정을 사랑이라 부를 수 있겠지.
In a sense.
그리고 그건 엔젤라 너 역시 마찬가지 아닌가? 그 끝에서 굴레 속에 있는 모두에게 자유를 주려고 했으니.
Yeah. That was very sympathetic of you.
너희가 죽을 만큼 부럽고 믿긴 해도 나처럼 이용당한 처지니까 겸사겸사야.
Well, you're doing a great job of making those friends that you wanted.
역시 누구보다 솔직하지 못하군.
어쨌든 고마워.
Law of realization completely realized. Floor of religion completely realized. All over the place. I am so happy with how that went. To be willing to bear pain is half the atonement. Fully recover stagger resist and purge all status elements. Also applies to staggered librarians. For the duration of the reception, take 2 less stagger damage from attacks. That's incredible. I shall heal you, curing you of all disease and injury you possess. Add a baptism page to hand. Cost 2 on play. Return to hand. Target recovers 6 HP and gains 1 endurance this scene. That's also really good. The page is also included in the deck at the start of subsequent acts. It's amazing. Advent. I am death and life, darkness and light. For the duration of the reception, restore 1 additional light at the start of the scene. The selected librarian also has the abnormality page baptism. Its effect is enhanced. Target recovers 12 HP and gains 2 endurance this scene. So this is the, I guess baptism and Advent are the final stages of Hokma, isn't it? Because you just increase the rolls on your defensive die. And this is more. Thou art his son, thou art the king. As long as there are other allies who can be targeted, the selected librarian will not be targeted for attacks. If this character is alive at the end of the reception, resolve an additional book for every guest defeated. Okay? Be not frightened, I am thy savior, and I shall be with thee. While this character is alive, all other allies gain 2 protection each scene. If this character has used White Knight's ego page, allies also absorb instances of 3 or less damage. Oh. Have I not chosen you 12? Now rise, my servants, rise and serve me. While this character is alive, all other allies deal 2 to 7 damage with attacks, plus 2. If the character has used baptism 12 or more times this reception, allies also gain plus 1 power. Wow, these are some really good things. Heaven. Seal a speed die of the target next scene, fantastic. Dead Science, gain a speed die for the next scene, wow. Destroy opponent's next die, very good. Mass summation, if user stagger resist is above 50%, deal 10 damage and stagger damage, brilliant. Mass individual, on use, all allies recover 15 HP and stagger resist, that's fantastic. On use, synchronize with White Knight for the next 3 scenes. All other allies transform into apostles while the synchronization is active. The apostles cannot be controlled or defeated. If an apostle's HP falls to 1, they cannot act until the synchronization is disengaged. The apostles transform back into librarians once the synchronization is disengaged. God, I want to see that. I really want to fucking see that. And we have cutscenes. We have a lot of cutscenes. I would check them out now, ladies and gentlemen, but this did actually take quite a long time. I'm actually kind of exhausted and I'm starving hungry, so I'm actually going to end it here. We'll start the next episode with some cutscenes, and then we'll do the second stage of the Hana reception, and then we'll be good to go from there. Unless one of these cutscenes does something wildly crazy that I'm not aware of that changes everything, but I doubt that somehow, but you never know. Ladies and gentlemen, this went so much fucking better than I hoped, or I expected. I am so fucking relieved. Oh my god. Thank God for that. Thank you so much for watching. You guys did a fantastic job not spoiling this for me, because everyone was like, oh, I can't wait to watch you fight Price of Silence, and well done, guys. Genuinely well done for keeping this one a secret, because it would have been so easy to spoil it. No one even mentioned... I don't think anyone even mentioned that it was going to be White Knight. I mean, I was certain it was White Knight, but no one mentioned it. So, good job, guys. Genuinely, well done. Pat yourselves on the back. You did great. Special thanks to Honeydew, Sweet Baby Red, MB Alias, The Old Man River, Lord Scullington, Jessicitty, Plutonium Pie, Dreamer Ghost, Leper Lullaby, K-Bub, Magic Cow, The Frostbite, Monsoon, Subworld, Jumping with Joy, Warmaster Oku, SCP-106A, and Namad for supporting me on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you all so much for watching. I guess these videos are going to be a little bit shorter now, because we're approaching the end. I think we're approaching the end. We might be approaching the end. I assume we are. But that will make them more digestible, ladies and gentlemen. It will also give me a fucking break. And also, if one of these videos happens, like if one of these battles or receptions or realizations or what have you, happens to take multiple attempts, well, I have committed to completing one event per video, I guess. So, however long that takes, it will happen in a video. There will be no, like, I tried, I failed, see you guys next time. Unless I accidentally forget. I don't want to do that, though. I really don't. I want us to make progress every video. That's always been my motto when I've been recording videos. But I digress. I'm rambling. Thank you so much for watching. Whatever happens next time, second stage of Hana Association and a bunch of cutscenes to start off with, which should be fun. But whatever happens, I hope I see you there. Doodles. Goodbye.